Good morning.
Well, good morning, and welcome to the December Chamber Chat. Can you believe we're, 3 weeks from Christmas?
3 weeks from Christmas. I am, okay. I'm scared.
Oh, my goodness. We'll get her done. We'll get her done. But
we always get her done, don't we?
We do, and we've had already so many great events we've had, and then we've got more coming up.
Lots of stuff going on right now.
But talking about the previous events, we're going to have a big drawing this morning for the Off the Beaten Path Studio Tour.
Yes.
That was a great time. Claudia is here. Claudia, tell us a little bit. Did you have big groups?
We had great groups. People come from all over the country. It just blows me away every year. I always think of it as a local event.
You're famous.
But we are. I mean, it just is always so surprising. People plan their vacations around this event.
Well, I'm not surprised because I get the calls at the chamber, and they're wanting to make sure that the dates are right. And so I'm glad you had great crowds. We're recognized all over the place.
Yes, people know this.
So, and then y'all decide, well, we're going to give a prize away to somebody that visits.
Well, this year, because it was our 20th anniversary, we did something different and kind of special. First of all, there are 2 prizes, so we're doing 2 drawings.
Wow. 2 drawings?
Yay.
Oh, my goodness.
The chance to win.
Yeah.
And each one is a gift basket. The basket's nothing fancy, but it's a basket, and it's got all sorts of crafts in it. Lots of people donated smaller items, though some of them are not so small. I mean, there's pottery, there's jewelry, there's metals, there's weaving, there's clay. Did I say clay already? Yes, I did. There's paper. What else? There was something pretty much from everybody's painting, printing.
Wow.
It's amazing. So each winner is going to get a basket with an assortment.
Wow, that'll be
pretty much all their Christmas shopping.
We got
right
2
there.
people who's going to be pretty happy this morning.
They'll get a big
nice.
Christmas gift.
Yes.
Early.
Lovely.
Yes.
Christmas
So,
gift.
are we going to draw now?
You ready?
Yeah,
I'm
we're
ready.
ready. Okay, she's got the
I've
largest
got a big
basket I've ever
there
seen.
were a lot.
Wow.
Up a little bit. I don't
Oh,
know
wow.
how you
Okay,
wanna do
how are we
this.
going to do this? I'll hold it up.
knocking
Okay.
into things,
And then
yeah.
I'll let Brad get one, and I'll let Kathy get one. So you're going to have to go deep.
Okay.
Kathy, I'm going to have to drop it down a little for you to get your hand in there.
You saying I'm short?
No.
Is that another short joke?
I've got
down.
one.
You got one.
All right, let me see.
Kathy, don't look.
I'm going to go for this side. Okay. I think I've got, wait a minute.
Got it?
I've got one. All right.
We
All
have
right,
got
Claudia, here's the
winners.
gigantic
Thank you.
basket back that I
There's
got.
one.
Oh, dear.
Okay. Well, I can read that.
Okay, so Brad, what you got?
I've got Karen Ward,
And I've got,
Smithfield, Tennessee.
Smithfield.
Nice.
all
Lovely.
right, let's see. I got Lisa Proctor from Whites Creek, Tennessee.
Wow, 2 Tennesseans.
So one from here and one from
Congratulations
So
to both
two
of them.
Tennesseans.
Excellent. That's wonderful.
They're going to be so happy to get that call, won't
That
they?
is really nice. I don't remember whose studios these are. It's always fun to see what studios
yeah.
they're
Yeah.
in. Though people kind of fill them out at every studio, so
wow.
that's kind of fun too.
Oh my goodness! Well, we got two super happy people this morning.
We do. Thank you
Just
for
in time
doing
for
that.
Christmas. Oh,
I
thank you for
know.
doing it on the show.
Yeah,
But anyway, we
pleasure.
love the Off the Beaten Path Studio
Thank
Tour.
you.
We love our
Thank
talented
you.
artists, and we're so blessed here.
We are. It's great.
So many crafty people.
Yeah.
There
And
are.
she's a really crafty person. and they're always doing something for the community. They're always giving
do.
back.
We love this community.
They get out and they
so
do, and
it's our
they help
community.
people. Yes,
So,
we're all partners in
That's
life,
right,
aren't we?
Absolutely.
You want your basket back before?
I've got it.
Okay.
Oh, we got it. Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
thanks
Oh, do you
a lot.
think I tried to steal her basket?
No, I just didn't. See, I wasn't looking when you passed it over. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I did think about it, but I didn't think I'd get away with that.
I know.
Oh my goodness! And all right, we're going to talk about one more past event before we get started on all our things that are coming
And
up.
that is.
But I had more comments saying that we had the best chamber prayer breakfast ever.
Yes, it was. The meal was delicious. The fellowship was wonderful. The speaker, Don Rigsby, just did an amazing job.
Brother Don Rigsby, I love him. You know,
and
we've
Bonnie
been friends
and
for
Chris,
years.
they were just wonderful.
Oh, we had so many musical talents
I
this
know,
year. Bonnie
Susan.
Rigsby, Suzanne Slager, Easton Davis, 5-year-old Easton Davis.
Yeah, he was so cute.
Susan Hinton, and Alan Watt was a surprise. He came with his trumpet and played with
Yeah.
Susan.
Oh, yeah.
It was so much
And
fun.
then Chris Summers came up and sang the one with Bonnie Rigsby. And
Oh, yeah, Chris Summers.
it was wonderful.
I'm already losing my voice this
It
morning.
was so inspirational, and it was such a wonderful time for everyone. The meal was wonderful, and just so many great people there.
It
and
was it was a blessing. You
It
know,
was.
It was. If you didn't leave.
touched. Yeah.
Exactly. When you left there, it was. I mean, it was my first prayer breakfast.
Oh, it was? Did you like it?
It will not be my last.
A newbie.
I want. Yes. I was it was very very good. I talked about it at the park and in the community, and just how much fun it was, and uplifting.
Well, it's a good way to start the holidays, isn't it?
It sure is.
Puts us in the Christmas spirit, which is what it's all about.
Well, part of the beauty of the morning, though, was everybody who helped to get it ready, because Kathy, you and Lisa Cripps, the sheriff's department, the county complex staff, came out and helped set that up, and it sort of sets the whole feeling of the place, and it was so pretty. So thank you so much for the hours you put in.
That's what we're there for. If we're on the chamber board, we're supposed to help.
They know I can't do it by myself for sure, but they're so helpful. All the chamber board of directors, our leadership class of 2020 were our servers, and our Boy Scout Troop 347 and their leaders. They always come out and help at every single chamber event that I've ever invited them to.
Everyone's in there together and helping each other. That's a great thing.
And you mentioned Jason Evans, I think, the chef at Evans Meal. He's the one who does all our catering for us at the prayer breakfast. He does a great job.
Delicious meal.
And I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors. We couldn't continue this wonderful tradition without our sponsors. And Ascension St. Thomas DeKalb Hospital, DTC Communications, Drive, also known as Federal Mogul, Fast Pace Urgent Care, First Bank, Liberty State Bank, Middle Tennessee Natural Gas Project Hometown Help, State Senator Mark Pody, State Representative Terry Lynn Weaver, State Representative Clark Boyd, Wilson Bank and Trust, and Caney Fork Electric Cooperative.
Yay for all those sponsors.
They love the prayer breakfast.
Thank you so much.
So anyway, we're so grateful for that, and I'm so wonderful. Appreciate all the wonderful comments, especially what you said, Brad, and we heard that over and over. So it keeps us going.
Being there, I'm part of the leadership class, and it was nice to be able to help serve the community as part of that class. They have us go do things out in
community
the community,
events,
and it was just a blessing. One, to be there and be doing that, but just if you're in attendance, it was a blessing.
Now let's talk about Leadership DeKalb a little. You're in the class. Mm-hmm. What do you think? You've only had maybe 3 or 4 sessions.
And it's getting out in the community, seeing the tours and places we've been. Like we took a day at the craft center. We've been, the hospital. I think this week, we go over to DeKalb County High School. And,
you go to all the schools.
It's a learning experience for you.
Yes, it is.
It's learning about our community.
What I'm real amazed in is the youth that's involved in our class. We've got some students from DeKalb County High School, great young men and women in the program, and they're our futures, future leaders and everything. So it's a great class.
And you also find out things you may not have known was here, like say New Frontiers, for instance.
Exactly.
A lot of times people don't even know that's here. I
didn't know that was here.
Yeah. So you find all kinds of things learn things you weren't even expecting.
Little gems in our community.
Yes.
Yeah.
And another thing we probably need to mention too is our Festival of Trees is going on at the complex now.
My goodness,
and
that was magical.
It was beautiful the other night, Monday night, and so you still have time to vote for your favorite tree. You can bring an unwrapped gift and put it under your favorite tree, and I think at the end of the week they said that they would judge whoever has the most gifts under their tree will win Best Tree of the Year, and it goes to a good cause. It goes to Lighthouse Christian, to their children's program down there, so it goes to a wonderful cause. So there's beautiful trees, and it also you're helping someone out, so you're double blessed. Well,
Lighthouse is so grateful. They've told me over and over and over. They called, and Josh Isaac's just amazing at organizing this, and so I'm so appreciative of all the community who's come out. And not only we saw them put the trees up.
Yes,
it's an all day thing, and making sure everything's so beautiful, and having a great community experience, but then being able to give back to these sweet kids.
And so much work went into it. Now my staff, Wendy Crotty especially, a lot of our stuff was handmade on there, so she put a lot of time into that. So I want to shout her out, and the other staff too. So they did a wonderful job. Ours was a Harry Potter tree. So,
I loved it.
Yes, so
I love the hat.
Yeah, it's the sorting hat. So, but anyway, we had a wonderful time doing that, and it gives back to the community, and it gets you in the Christmas mood. You see all those beautiful trees. It may give you some ideas.
Oh, I know.
Some of them I'd like to have in my living room.
No,
I don't think I could fit them in my living room, but they would be pretty.
They're beautiful.
Yes.
Now, speaking of beautiful. We have a new chamber member.
Okay.
It's 2 in 1 because there's 2 stores in one.
2 for the price of 1.
Yeah.
It's always good.
Market on Main and Magnolia Roots Boutique. They're both together in 105 West Walnut, downtown Smithville. Market on Main is owned by Melissa Knowles, and then Cindy Webb owns the Magnolia Roots Boutique. And this is the most beautiful store. Honestly, when we had our Knox road tripper here for doing a story on our downtown, I said, you're going to think you're in the middle of Franklin. And this store is just absolutely, I'd put it up against any store in Franklin, Tennessee. So it's beautiful. If you haven't been to downtown lately and around Smithville, not just downtown, stores all over Smithville, you are going to be surprised.
Some unique places to shop.
Goodness,
I mean, one of a kind gifts. So do your Christmas shopping.
Yes, shop local.
Shop local.
Speaking of a local asset, Brad Halfacre at Edgar Evans State Park. Our state park is absolutely one of the most beautiful places
Amazing
I've ever been.
things going on there.
It is beautiful.
It is. It's especially this, and a lot of people view, fall. I look at it like, no offense, ladies, but women with makeup. You got the pretty colors. You got the pretty leaves on the tree.
There you go.
It's like
it takes a while to put this.
Everybody comes out and they're looking at the beautiful fall colors. But one of my favorite times of the year is coming up right now when the leaves are all off, because you can see
sunsets
so far.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
The sunsets, the lake, and in the park itself. At nighttime, as the sun's setting, the trees just in their silhouettes is just beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful time. A lot of people dread the winter. I look for it. I embrace all the seasons just because we have visitors that come all year long. And we got some that prefer the winter over the summer because the crowds are less. But you can see, if you're hiking the trails, right now is the time to do it, especially some of the Merritt Ridge and Millennium Trails, because you can just see so much.
Yeah, I love to be out this time of the year. As you can tell, let me show you all my poison oak on my arms. This is where I've been working in the vines.
I'm moving over.
I get outside, and I know there's no snakes out there. This is the time of the year I like to get all the vines pulled off stuff.
Yes.
But just remember, poison ivy is live all the time.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I can get it any time of the year.
I wasn't aware of that. So I am now.
Remember,
take a lesson.
Live and learn. You're never too old to learn, Suzanne.
So anyway, that would have been good to know. Maybe we ought to have a poison ivy, poison oak lesson here.
Yeah, there you go.
On Chamber Chat and get it all during the year.
I can give you a lesson in that.
I can too. I'm very allergic.
It loves me
so,
dearly.
Anything going on this time of the year?
Oh yes, we've got a big. This is our. We just finished up. We had our day after Thanksgiving hike. After Thanksgiving,
oh, yeah.
So we had a small crowd for that. But coming up this Saturday starting at 5 p.m. we'll be having our 4th annual lighting of the tower.
Oh, that's got to be fantastic.
So we, with park staff and rangers have all come together, and we've decorated around the office, and then we'll flip the switch about 6 p.m. We get started about 5 and have some light refreshments, and people's welcome to bring things to share if they would like. We will have, in the past we've had live music. We'll be playing, some Christmas music there, maybe doing a little bit of caroling, but we flip the switch at 6 o'clock, and then usually we have a visitor, guy in a red suit comes by.
Who is that? A surprise?
Yeah, it's a big surprise there, and we do that. And people's welcome to bring their own camera and take pictures with Santa Claus if they would like, and it's just a good time celebration just to kick off the Christmas season there at the park.
And that's December 7th.
That's December 7th at 5 p.m. You don't have to register or anything, but all this is also on our website. Coming up on December 22nd is our winter solstice hike. Again, that's all. This event right here is no registration. It's a hiking out getting to see the nature out in nighttime. So that's the shortest day of the year too. So you want to come prepared for cold weather and bring your camera, because there might be some good photo opportunities along the way, and you'll be doing about a 2-mile hike on the Millennium Trail.
Oh,
be fun.
Yeah.
Another thing we've got coming up on the 28th is the Winter Wonderland Walk. That one again is probably on the that's going to be on our Highland Rim Trail, and it's about a 2-mile hike. And bring your camera as well too. That one, all these, you can get this information from our website by going to Tennessee State Parks. .com, and then look up Find a Park, go to Edgar Evans. But the big thing we've got also coming up is our first hike and feast, January 1st. We all try to do all the parks throughout the state does a first hike. The one we do here at Edgar Evans is a partnership. The Tennessee Trails Association has been doing a first hike for years. And we've added who don't love potluck?
Oh, I love them.
So what we've done, the hike and feast, so folks will meet at the picnic shelters around 9, drop off their food, register, sign up with just so we got a head count of who all's there, and it helps the Trail Association and our friends group. And then we'll go carpool over to the trailhead about 10, and then we'll hike and then come back and eat at the shelters. And if it's really, really cold, we'll move it in our little indoor meeting area. But right now we've got it slated for the shelters. And again, it's a beautiful, beautiful time to hike just because it's just you see things. Now, another big one we got is our Wolf Moon hike on January 10th. The first full moon of the new year is called the Wolf Moon. Oh. And so it's going to be it will be a hike to remember. It'll be one to enjoy. It's always a big deal because the moon is so full and you get to see some.
What is that date again?
January 10th.
Oh.
Full moon.
And all of these events, you can find them on our website, and most of these are free of charge. It'll say in the details there if we're
that's free.
if we're charging anything, and the lighting of the tower. The 2 hikes I mentioned, they're all free. Just you might call or see if there's a sign up tab on there just to register so we have a head count. But some things we got going on, we are getting some new sidewalks around our cabin area.
Oh,
that'll be cool.
The cabin area has been really enhanced over the years. We've got new roofs. We got remodel on the inside. So you hadn't stayed with us in a little while. We've got some specials coming up, some winter promotions. It's just you should call the park, ask about any promotions we have going on because it is a wonderful time to visit your state park. And we're here in DeKalb County. Just over here by the dam on beautiful Center Hill Lake. I mean, there's not a prettier place.
No, it's beautiful.
It's a beautiful drive over there too. Yeah. But I got to tell you, my daughter-in-law was with the Girl Scouts, and they were staying over at Edgar Evans State Park, the cabins, and she was just bragging and bragging. She just could not. She wasn't expecting what she saw, and they had the best time. So
yes, it's a hit. We're a hidden gem, and more people are finding out about us because looking at the books and everything. I think this past year we were one of the busiest years we've had in quite a while.
Great.
So it's great.
So they're finding you.
They're finding out about it. So some of the folks that go there for retreats are like, man, I wish so many people didn't know. But it's such a lovely place.
It is. It's beautiful.
We love to share our park.
And you all do a great job over there promoting and taking care of people, and get out and enjoy those trails, especially after you eat all those calories for the holiday. Get out and walk those calories off.
That's right. And you can come out and get some more. Add what you hike off on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good place to go and de-stress. Every time I go over there for a meeting or for an event, I just feel the tension leaving.
It's quiet and it's peaceful.
Oh, you usually see a deer too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're in my backyard right now, so there you go.
Thanks so much, Brad.
Thank you guys for having me. Y'all have a wonderful Christmas.
You too. Merry Christmas.
Well, Kathy, anything going on at Justin Potter Library?
There's just a few things. This time of year, there's so much going on. Of course, we had a tree in the Festival of Trees.
Yes.
And, of course, Christmas on the Square is coming up. And, of course, we always participate in that every year. And this year, of course, starting at 6:15, after all the kind of things going on in town, we'll have a visitor from Jolly Old Santa will be coming.
He's getting around this year.
He is. I'm telling you, he's probably going to be real skinny at the end of the year because he's running all those cookies off. But he'll be at the library at 6:15 to visit with the children. Bring your cameras because you can take a picture with Santa. The children will also afterward be able to make a Christmas ornament. And
how fun!
So we usually do that, and afterward it looks like well, it looks like a disaster area in the genealogy room.
Christmas blew up in the genealogy.
It just kind of, there's just tinsel everywhere. But that's what it's all about. So come out and visit us after you go downtown and visit the businesses and watch the parade and that sort of thing. Come by the library at 6:15 and have fun there also. Our December story time will be Friday, December the 13th, and that will be at 10 a.m. We'll have a craft, and we always we read stories, we have a craft, and we always have a little snack for the children to take home with them. So please come by and have a fun morning with us at the library. Get the holiday season kicked off. The libraries will be closed. I will tell you this, will be closed December 23rd through the 26th, and we will reopen on the 27th. So we hope everyone understands. We try to take a little time off and just kind of rejuvenate ourselves and enjoy our families and just enjoy the Christmas season. So that we'll be closed during those days, but we will be open till then. So come by and visit us at the library. So that's kind of what we've got going on right now.
Oh my goodness, y'all are always so busy there. Talk about busy though. December 7th, Brad was telling us there's the lighting of the tower that day, but we've got lots of things going on right here downtown too in Smithville. First, if you want to just have the whole day, from the 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night,
or whatever.
We got something for you to do. First, at the 10th annual Smithville Review Christmas Market, that's going to be at the County Complex from 8 to 2, and they'll just have lots of a variety of booths to shop from. Lots of handmade items, all kinds of things, right, Cassie?
It's like homemade foods, direct sales vendors, and it's a day to shop for unique gifts.
Oh, unique gifts. I like
One of a kind, maybe, that you can't find anyplace else.
So we appreciate Smithville Review for having that. So let's talk about December 7th a little more now. So we're doing something new this year.
We are.
We're going to try something. You never know if it's going to work or not, but we're thinking it's going to work.
It's always good to throw it out there and see what happens.
Yeah, we've always had Christmas on the square on a Thursday.
Yes.
And we've had the Christmas parade like at 2 for the Smithville.
On Saturdays.
Christmas parade on Saturday. So we changed it all up.
Yeah.
So the Smithville Christmas parade will be December 7th, starting at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
Now, if you want to be in the parade, you just show up at Smithville Elementary at 3 p.m. Charlie will just first come, first serve.
Throw you in line there.
You just get thrown in line. So get there early if you want to be up to, close to the front of the parade.
Yes.
And then right after the parade's over, 5 o'clock-ish,
all the festivities begin downtown.
Yeah, Christmas on the Square begins, and we're gonna have new things even this year. Of course, we'll have our courthouse open house with all the county officials. That's going to be on the
free refreshments.
Oh yeah, that's going to be on the main floor.
Yes.
Now, you got to see the trees at the courthouse this year. Susan Martin, she has a gift, and she has done the 2 trees on the inside.
They look beautiful. I haven't.
Oh my goodness,
they are really
looks
pretty.
just like you're at either Creations by Donna or DeKalb Florist, because they're just that
gorgeous.
Kind of quality.
Yeah,
I
saw them the other day. They are really pretty.
And she's super talented. So anyway, they're glad to have her in there and doing all the decorations, but they do look great. But the refreshments will be there on the main floor this year instead of the basement of the courthouse. And then Smithville City Hall.
They already have their Christmas decorations up outside, and
went up yesterday.
All the street lamps around have their decorations up.
So pretty, and they'll have food there. They have cupcakes and
cookies, hot
and
chocolate.
I think Melissa Miller told me,
cupcakes and no cookies.
No cookies, or
That's
cookies,
something.
no cupcakes. One or the other. It'll be good, whatever they have.
Eat it anyway.
Yeah, and like you said, hot chocolate, and then lots of little elves are going to be around.
Oh yeah, we like little elves.
Oh, the kids will especially.
I need a lot of little elves. I've got a lot of little elves at the library. They always help me out.
And then it's a great night to go shopping.
It is.
The downtown shops will have special sales, and just we were talking about unique Christmas presents.
Yes.
I've been all over downtown, and I have found so many incredible presents. And I think Button Willow's going to have live Christmas music on their indoor stage.
That's going to be great.
But here's what I want to talk about. Okay, so last year we were trying to come up with something brilliant.
And you did. Y'all came up with something good.
It was like, I have
a light bulb went off in your head.
Once every 10 years I have a good idea.
Light bulb went off in your head.
And I said, why don't we do live windows? Because when I was a little girl, my mama would take me all the way to Nashville, to Harvey's, to see these animated windows. And somebody in the group said, well, we can't afford those animated things in the window, and I said, what if we did live windows?
Animate the people.
The people
are animated.
And I know we've got creative people downtown.
And they did last year.
Goodness,
it was
they exceeded any expectations I had. This year's going to be more. We have more stores participating. I think even the downtown church is going to be participating. So it is going to be fabulous. You're going to want to go see all these windows. Last year, after we posted on Facebook, I had the Upper Cumberland Tourism Director say, oh my goodness, we need to do this all across the region. And then I had one of my buddies from Memphis that's in the tourism department. She said, oh my goodness, this needs to be done all over the state. It's just that
chain
fabulous.
Reaction. There
I
you
know.
go. You started something,
it's
Suzanne.
Just so.
Who knew?
Well, I mean, it's honestly, it's the creativity of the people who own the stores. It's just amazing.
And they are.
So I can't wait to see what we're going to see this year. I've heard a little bit, but you just can't imagine till you see it. And then Smithville Mayor Josh Miller is going to be donating $250 to the top winning store's favorite charity.
Yes.
So they get to name the charity where the $250 goes, and that's a personal donation he's doing.
I think you're supposed to take a picture and post your favorite on Smithville DeKalb County Chamber Facebook page.
Yeah.
The live display window with the most likes will get points added to the judges' tally sheet.
Yeah.
And the chamber director, Suzanne Williams, and Smithville Mayor Josh Miller we're presenting first, second, and third places, along with a Chamber Choice Award for the live window contest.
That's in case I don't agree with what the...
And they were beautiful last year, and the weather was just right. Now, this year, it's supposed to be like 50-something degrees.
And sunny.
So there's no excuse for not coming out.
Oh, it's going to be perfect weather.
Get out there, enjoy the parade.
That doesn't happen all the time.
No, it doesn't. We're going to keep our fingers crossed that some little monsoon doesn't hit us.
Oh, it's going to
unexpectedly.
Be perfect. Yeah.
But I think it's going to be great.
And then Smithville Electric, I appreciate them. Last year, they decided they were going to decorate the Evans Park open air stage.
It looks beautiful.
This year they've even exceeded what they did last year.
They got trees on the stage and everything.
It's so pretty.
I saw them putting it up,
so,
all the lights and everything.
You can go by any night and see that.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's already going on. They'll probably have that up for the entire month of December. It's absolutely fantastic. I drive by on my way home. That's when I leave work. I go that way just to be able to see those lights at night.
Well, we can sit from the library, so we're
you
blessed.
Can.
Yes,
across the street.
We're blessed. We can just look over there.
And we got something new this year. I thought this was a great idea. The DeKalb Animal Coalition, they're going to have pet photos with Santa right there at Gayla Hendricks's office. That's going to be at 5 p.m., starting at 5 and go till, I guess, the night is finished.
Whenever. So it's $10 donation, and you can have your pet's photo made with Santa. They like to have their pictures made too.
Need their picture made with Santa too.
Well, I used to have a dog, and my son would never want his picture made. But the dog, when I'd get the camera out, he just posed. He was ready.
The dog was ready.
He was ready.
And this is a good fundraiser for our shelter, animal shelter, and we're so blessed to have this new shelter. But anyway, we hope everybody can attend this year's Smithville Parade. It's new time, and our enjoyable and heartwarming Christmas on the Square.
Yes.
And we're going to be finished so much earlier today.
And the Alexander Christmas Parade.
Yeah.
We've got another parade, wonderful parade coming up Sunday, December the 15th at 2 p.m. Line up at 1 p.m. on West Main Street. So
now the thing about the Alexander Christmas Parade, you think, well, it's going to look exactly like Smithville Parade or the Liberty Parade. They all three look different.
They have their own feel to them.
They do. I don't know how it happens, and you do see a lot of the same floats, but it comes across as a totally, like, it's different, not even in the same county.
A different atmosphere.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And talking of wonderful, Jamie Campbell couldn't be here today, but he wanted me to remind everybody that the retreat at Center Hill Lake's got their off-peak season rates going on. So if you need a little time away, or not have to travel far.
Or a holiday company party.
Oh, it's a great place for that. They're beautiful, yeah.
See the lake.
Oh, and the food's so good.
Yeah.
I got to go eat there last week. Oh, it was so good.
Suzanne.
I know. My life.
Yeah, I know. Shucks.
Somebody's got to do it. But we alluded to it earlier, but we want to encourage everyone to shop local as much as possible. We know you're going to go out of town too. It's fun to do both, but especially throughout the holiday season. We want to support our local businesses, make sure they are here
forever.
Yes. And you know, Kathy, as we say every month, the Chamber wants to support your news or special events. All you got to do is give me a call at 615-597-4163 or email me at the world's longest email, swilliams@DeKalbCountyChamber.org. You can tag me on Facebook, and I'll help you spread the word.
All right.
So thank you to we only had 2 special guests this morning.
We did.
Yeah. But that's fine.
But there was a lot going on.
There was a lot going on.
We covered all the bases.
And we're grateful to WJLE Radio and to DTC TV for sponsoring our Chamber Chat program. And of course, we appreciate our listening and viewing audiences.
Yes, we do.
Now, we won't be having a January Chamber Chat program, so tune back in our February program on Wednesday, February 5th. And of course, same chat time.
Same chat channel.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas.